One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the James Madison Dukes and the San Diego State Aztecs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. So James Madison's offense will get first crack at it here. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Trying to move them on the counter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. The quick out. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on third. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Dukes are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fakes to grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, on that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of routing to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. The Aztecs offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. He breaks a tackle. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's low. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle at Sheffield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Aztecs have it in scoring position on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. The give. Touchdown Aztecs! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles.
Snags it and he's open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And wings it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Play number 10 on this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Running inside, it's Sutton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Reads it, fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to get it through the air. Rush is on him. Right on the money. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple 1st, but we...
Maybe a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The throw. Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to run for it. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Going for 6. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick strike complete. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Has to get there to move the sticks. Could be an alley. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
QB's got to be able to play on so many different levels. They got to read coverages, know the snap count, know what everybody's doing, and then does a great job at the end making something out of nothing, making a positive play, picking up a new set of downs, a new set of problems for this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll
they'll slide to avoid the big hit. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State taking on the number 10 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide.
The Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Catch in the middle. It's Sheffield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Intercepted, and that they've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I know it hasn't been the type game statistically this running back was hoping to have up to this point. He's been getting shut down. Finally, get his confidence back, to get the offensive line's confidence back. Let's see what happens with this offense now moving forward.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Got his man. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Finds his big tight end. He gets into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion ties the game. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. The run inside. It's Sutton. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
The give on the counter. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, James Madison. And that one will give him the lead. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution on that punt return.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Sutton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Pulls it in. It's low. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Looking for a gap. It's Sutton. Might have a chance. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Here comes the heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We've come to the break, and James Madison is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And I like the bounce back.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. There he goes. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going with the ground game left. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Washington. Here's a look. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Quarterback may change this route. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
At the 35, he's loose. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just...
There's a crease. Makes it past the marker. Touchdown, James Madison. They move on top here in the 4th. The Dukes answer right back with a touchdown. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And here's the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's go to the sideline at Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are
Balls in the deep ball. Across midfield, down to the 41-yard line is the huge play as this offense rolling. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Makes the grab. It's busted. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, San Diego State. Once he got some room, it was over. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Keller. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Dukes are flying down the field. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. And the Dukes will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He'll run it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The give. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. It's good! A